It's cool. We rolling?
Keep rolling.
You got the camera on me? You got the camera on me? What's up?
Hey.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Part 2 of episode 5. So on the last episode, because we just gonna jump right in, but on the last episode, we talked briefly about some hood classics. Mm-hmm. We talked about biopics. We talked about teen stuff. Well, some teen stuff. But now today we're gonna get into the rest of the 2000s because, like we said before, this was a clusterfuck of just shit. And not in a bad way, but I just think that we now reached a point where we knew kind of what we could do with Black cinema, but now we have a chance to kind of do whatever we want, unregulated, which it's had its ups and downs.
Of course.
So we're just gonna jump right into it. We're getting into our hood classics. First one is Paid in Full. It's actually funny because I came across a video about Alpo recently, like on TikTok. It was just like an interview that AZ had did on Vlad TV, because you know Vlad, he gonna get all the
right, of course,
and pay him $60,000 and they go there and just spill their guts. But but he was sitting there, he was just basically telling like the whole story and stuff, and it's interesting because I think Paid in Full is one of those films where, you know, we accept it for what it is for the Black community, and we all know the story. It's hood mythology, it's Harlem mythology, which Harlem in itself is already like I think we've mentioned that before, a very like kind of has its own culture type of vibe. But I think when you peel back the layers and you realize like it's reality. Like Cameron even said in one clip from his pod, he was talking about how after the movie came out, Pat, which is what's her name, sister, what's her name who got Rich Porter. Rich Porter's sister, she saw him and she was like, Cam, I do not like you. Like you played that well, you played that role so well that I do not like you. And he had to keep telling her, yo, it's me, it's Cam. It's not that's the movie cut. Like it's not me, Pat. But I think that goes to show, like, you know, so often in Black cinema we're creating these villains from, you know, kind of prototypes in the hood. But this was a real story. And real people got murdered. Real people went to prison. And it's one that still had like its lasting effects because literally Alpo got murdered, a couple years ago? So being out in Harlem, he was in witness protection. He should have kept his ass quiet. You came outside thinking you was big shit. Your crimes will catch up to you, sir. And then you have Hustle and Flow.
Right.
Which I'm going to leave to you to talk about Hustle and Flow because all I know is Hard Out Here for... of course, I watched the movie, but it was not one that I went back to.
It's like... It was just one of those things where you kind of just had to be there. And it's like... It's something that I watch when I don't have anything else to watch and I need a good laugh because it's like, what the fuck is this movie?
What is this?
Like, why... Okay, so he's a pimp.
Yes.
And he has 3 women. And Taraji P. Henson, I think she's like the bottom bitch. Or I think the white girl was the bottom bitch.
Taraji was the baby mama, right?
She was pregnant. She was the baby mother. And then the white girl was the bottom bitch.
Okay.
And basically he was just trying to make this music. I don't remember who Anthony
wasn't that like his friend or manager or... Yeah,
but I'm like, I don't even remember where he came from. And then the other white guy that was there, the producer, and you know,
you kind of lost me here.
I lose myself when I watch the movie. But it's what I think Hustle and Flow is important because of the soundtrack.
I agree. And I think it highlighted like something unique, which was like by the 2000s, now we're starting to get more films that are not centered around this mythical or this spiritual version of the South. Yeah. But real raw versions of Atlanta, of Memphis, of, you know, these places like in the South that are culturally important to Black culture and to Black music, and American music too. But I think by that point, we're just starting to explore narratives within that realm.
The movie, it was just a very sad movie. It was very sad, and it's like, we don't have to go through this to like be successful.
Yeah, we don't have to struggle.
Like, I understand this may be someone's real story. This 1000%. May be someone's real life, but it was just like, whoa, this is depressing. Like, especially the part when he gave his demo to Ludacris's character. He was like some big rapper. And Ludacris got drunk and threw the demo in the toilet and peed and shitted on it. And it was just like, oh my God, that's so sad. And then he beat his ass and then he went to jail. It was just like...
Yeah. Great.
Shout out to Terrence Howard.
Yeah, and I mean, It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp won an Oscar, which was like such a moment in history. Like I'm not sure I have to reiterate how important that was. That like of all hip hop songs.
And then we see Taraji P. Henson and Terrence Howard. They do that, and then they do Empire. So it's like, oh my God, was this like the precursor to Empire? People were saying that. There's like theories about that. I don't know, but
Lee Daniels,
Empire is a whole
pay
nother.
For your crime. Let's move on. So on to artists. Well, because Terrence Howard isn't an artist, but the story of Hustle and Flow is an artist who's coming out of the struggle and they're trying to make something happen. And we saw that with like, it's so funny because like only in the 2000s could you like come out with a debut album and then like a year or two later have a biopic. like now it's like, you know, Madonna's working hard to get a biopic made about her life. Back then it was like you could have one hit smasher, just a big story and narrative to go with you, and the studios were knocking at your door like, hey, let's make a movie. And
that's why people were saying he was a plant.
I can understand that, but I mean, Get Rich or Die Trying was a pretty solid movie. It was a pretty solid movie.
Pretty cool.
Obviously you have like this semi-autobiographical story going on, and then it adds to what's already happening in his career with the Get Rich or Die Trying album, and just how big, I think, like people know, but I think you really had to be there to know just how big like 50 Cent was when he like came out. But yeah, I mean, this was also an interesting time because as even in the next thing we're going to talk about, we're starting to see rappers who are not only entering Hollywood as actors or even portraying their own stories, but we're now seeing rappers kind of take up all the spaces as producers, as screenwriters, as directors, and as the actor. And of course, Ice Cube is like a prime example of all of that. We actually have a couple films on here with him that we talk about. But the next one is the Friday series, which, I mean, what's your favorite Friday? I think
Friday After Next.
That's the Christmas one, right?
Yes.
See, I really like that one because of Cat Williams.
Yes.
Like, I think he's the, if you don't have him in it, I don't think I would.
If he wasn't in it, I don't think I would have cared that much about it.
And then next Friday, what's up, homie?
More like Dorsch.
No, like Dorsch. I like Friday. I mean, next Friday, I mean, it was cool. I think it's something about the original Friday that is just always going to be like, special to me. Because it's such a simple concept. Like, two niggas sitting on the block. One got fired on his day off. The other one is a weed head. And, like, you know, they just chill. It's the average day on the block.
Right.
You know? And I think to take something that simple and to be able to expand upon it and make it so quotable, so, like, iconic. Yeah. Like, you know, like, from the weed culture to the family. Why every time I come to kitchen? All the hallmarks, all the chitlins. Hey. Like, there's just so
the Bye Felicia, like
like I mean, like, and the way that kind of even, like, white people were saying, like, it was on SNL,
like what the fuck is like what is happening?
Something from the mind of Ice Cube and DJ Pooh can end up just infiltrating white America.
Like, they love that saying. They love that shit.
Like, and it's crazy to me, but I think, I mean, even, again, this is episodes before, but now the saxophone from Boys in the Hood is trending. You know, now you got white people using it for anything.
They're using it wrong.
Completely out of context. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just think that, like, maybe it's not, like, the most acclaimed series, but I think as far as him as a writer, a director, a producer, a actor, like, I think Friday really, it shows, like, just how multifaceted Ice Cube really is. And also just how multifaceted, like, hip-hop is. Like, he created, like, a MCU with, like, black comedy.
Literally.
So, yeah, I always love the Friday series. It's so dope to me. And then continuing on with niggas in hip hop in movies. That's really what we should have named this. Niggas in hip hop in movies.
Right.
Belly. Hype Williams directed. You have DMX and Nas who are in there. Who is the third? That's fucked up. I cannot remember the third person in Belly right now.
Third person what?
Wasn't it somebody else with them?
No.
Might be a little high.
Maybe it. Oh fuck! Now you got me thinking.
No, it was always DMX and Nas, right?
Yeah, it was always them.
Yeah. So okay.
And then T-Boz.
And then
oh my gosh, what is her name?
Right, like
Why can't I think of her
Here's
name?
the real problem with Belly. Belly is not a good movie.
It's a long ass music video. It's a long ass.
But it's a good music video.
It's a music video.
It's a good music video.
It is.
And the truth is, we care more about Belly because of the cinematography and the lighting and we care more about it because of that as opposed to the actual story itself.
Yeah.
Outside of the fact of why did you go to Africa?
And then there's a shot of Times Square with a voiceover of you saying you went to Africa.
Right.
Like niggas ain't having any budget to go to Africa.
Maybe they didn't.
I don't know.
But I think that like Belly kind of symbolizes something that I think is something that to me is a bit of a flaw. I think with Black cinema sometimes, which is style over substance.
Yes.
We will give you the most stylish shit in the world
that you've ever seen, and it will be referenced for years and years and years.
And it can have absolutely just no substance to it, nothing to go off of. But think about how many people walk into a club a certain kind of way, or the blue lighting, or just like, there's just a certain aesthetic that I think comes with it, and Belly kind of plays a role in that. But it is what it is. And then you have Holiday Heart, which Ving Rhames is somebody who I hope to one day be able to write a role for him, because he is such a versatile actor. And I think if you compare his role in Baby Boy and then compare it to Holiday Heart, which all kind of came out around the same time, it's actually so interesting to me, because in Holiday Heart he's playing a Black queer man who is he dresses up in drag, and so you're seeing so many different dynamics happening. You're seeing addiction, you're seeing survival, you're seeing parenthood, you're seeing male on male relationships, you're seeing into drag culture, you're seeing and
it's all from the Black perspective.
It's all from a Black perspective. And even though I know we kind of laugh at the more funny parts, I got to make holiday. There really are some cool, some sweet parts. I think about the part when they take her to go get some tampons or some pads. Yeah. She just got on her period for the first time, and he's like, oh, I'm just freaking. It's just it's funny because he got the hair and he got the nails.
The nails, it's just so much going on.
But it's really a heartwarming part, because nobody's telling you that this is wrong, this is right. Yeah. You're seeing two men who are taking responsibility for this young girl. I think it should be talked about more. Especially as far as representation of Black LGBTQ.
I agree.
That's a movie that y'all talk about Paris is Burning all goddamn night. You can talk about Holiday Art. And then we got The Players Club, another Ice Cube film. He directed this film.
Yes.
I believe he wrote it as well, but I know for sure he directed it. The Players Club traumatized me, but also is a film that, as I've grown as a woman, I've seen so much of, not so much of myself, but I just seen so much of Black womanhood in the story, which is funny because it's directed by a man. But I think the strip club culture, the strip club economy, I think everything with sex work, it's so demonized, and it doesn't have to be, because it's very, to me, natural.
It is.
It's been around natural. For
forever.
I think most people jokingly say it's the oldest profession in the world.
It literally is.
It kind of is. Outside of farming and stuff like that.
Agriculture.
Yeah, outside of agriculture. It's agriculture and sex. That's kind of what makes America. Don't know what to tell you. And I think it's not a film that tries to glorify this stuff. It's hey, this is what somewhere in America there's possibly a strip club where these type of dynamics are happening.
The protagonist, she's just a college girl, just trying to put herself through college.
Trying to put herself through school, take care of her
Did
son.
She had a son.
She had a son, yep. She had her own apartment. So she had even her taking her cousin in to be yeah, you can crash with me while you're getting yourself together. Sure, I'll put you on, but I'm just telling you, learn from my experience, X, Y, and Z.
Right.
There's a lot of learn from my experience. I feel what is it? Don't make the money, girl. Don't let it make you.
Everybody leave the dressing room, please. I said, everybody leave the dressing room, please.
But yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool. It's actually so funny because I was, getting into the white side of cinema, but I was that movie, Anora, which is kind of about sex work in a sense, and it won literally took the big four.
Yeah.
And I remember when it won, I was like, damn, a movie like The Players Club would never. And it's weird because I think like there's a way to portray this in a way that could also be prestigious, but like does that then cheapen the quality because it's like a Black experience?
Yeah, and I was gonna say like you more so see sex work glorified when it's other races doing it. Because like you go to Amsterdam, you have the red light district. And
actually, it's not very red lighty anymore. I mean it is, but like I guess how they made it seem for years. By the time I got there, it was like, oh.
Right. But then it's like when you go, like even the juxtaposition of Black strip clubs to white strip clubs, it's two completely...
Day and night.
Day and freaking night.
Yeah.
You go to a white strip club, you may see a girl up there just swirling her hair or whatever. You go, a Black strip club, that's Cirque du Soleil. You're getting a fucking show. And you're getting the best swings you ever had in your fucking life.
It's ballerinas. It's like...
They are midnight ballerinas. When they say midnight ballerinas, they're talking about them.
They're talking about them. It's like Swan Lake.
Shout out to y'all.
Somebody do Swan Lake at Magic City, I would come. I would come. If someone did a production of Swan Lake at Magic City, I would be in attendance. With music direction.
Yo, but no, they should really do...
With music direction done by Metro Boomin.
They should really take Broadway
and put it in the strip club.
And put it in the strip club. That's fucking genius.
You can do Cats in the strip
Imagine
club.
going to see Chicago.
Oh, in the strip club.
In the stripping?
He had it coming. Boom.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I'm paying good money.
I'm paying good money. I want the best wings in the motherfucking house.
Oh yeah.
So then we move on from that to our dance movies. We have Stomp the Yard, which is like fraud, really, because we all went to go see Chris Brown because it was marketed, and then 5 minutes.
They gave my son 15 minutes. If that.
It was that.
I don't even think it was
because I feel like he just did the little, and then
the little
headstand, and he was dead.
That everybody was trying to do.
Shooting a nigga over a handstand is crazy.
It's crazy.
That's nasty work. But yeah, I mean, I think we rep the Datas.
That shit was so fucking corny.
It was, but it felt good.
It felt good though.
It felt good. Like even when you watched it, by the end, when they was like, we rep the Datas, like we do rep the Datas. Okay, we here repping. But yeah, Stomp the Yard was really cool. A really dope moment. A lot of like young Black actors and actresses. It's interesting seeing the arcs of everyone's careers.
Because Columbus short.
It is interesting seeing the arcs of everyone's career.
Like, how do we? I mean, I know how we got here.
I know how, but how?
We on Tubi trying to speak Arabic. Like, what's? you know exactly what I'm talking.
Hi.
You know exactly.
We're gonna move into the next film.
Like, no, you did not. No, you did not. No, you. Every time I see that clip, it pisses me off. Because you really couldn't say Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. You really couldn't say that? He said, he pissed me off, son.
You got served. So, you got served.
Come on, you got served. You don't know now, but you go find out.
Well, it's the one little dance move they used to do. What was the little walking shit? Yeah, I used to. You guys.
If heaven was a mile away.
Y'all, ignore her. I'm
sorry.
Ignore her. I'm trying to give you a thesis on You Got Served.
I'm sorry.
But so You Got Served came out at a really interesting time because this is like boy band era. This was spoofed on South Park. I think I told you about this. They did the You Got F'd in the A. You got F'd in the A. But You Got Served was just really interesting because I think it was a great way of trying to capitalize off the fandom of B2K and Wait, what? What is
There's
happening?
a lot going on.
What?
My mic was caught onto my necklace, and it was choking me. It was a magnet.
Oh.
So that shit was like...
That's what I was trying to figure out. You seem like
I
you
was over here trying to get it without taking it
It
off.
felt like you were struggling.
I was. I'm okay now.
It felt like you were struggling. But yeah, I think like, and then it really exposes us to like street dancing in LA.
Yeah.
Like, they really do have their own culture, but they really be locked in with that shit.
They still
like,
do.
do that shit.
That's a thing.
That's
I love
shit.
seeing their little TikToks and shit.
Yeah, like, hold on, I want to be invited. Like, what little basement y'all be in?
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I think another one of like taking the early 2000s like music videos aesthetic and like, let's just put this into one big film.
One film.
Let's just get all the teenagers we can into one movie theater. Which, I mean, the same can also kind of be said for Cheetah Girls, except it's the opposite. It was on TV.
Yes.
I'm not sure how many people would consider it a part of black cinema, but I mean, I would.
I
mean,
I didn't know a girl who did not
watch the Cheetah Girls.
and who didn't think they were in the Cheetah Girls.
Right. And I think, you know, I've heard a lot of people talk about this, about how there's no longer tween content or there's no longer just teen content anymore. Like, everything has kind of become condensed. You're either a kid and then you go straight into like adult shit.
It's weird. It's very weird.
It is weird. And it's just like, you know, when I see those tweets, I do reflect on the fact that like, yo, we were really fortunate where we could watch something like a Stomp the Yard and then go home and watch something like, I don't know, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Right.
That wasn't for, you know, I don't, it was a black show, but you know, we could go home and watch.
We had that balance.
It was just a balance, you know, like, or even if you take a step back further, Nickelodeon, like they had all that and all the, like you could watch that and still feel comfortable, but then go and see maybe another movie and it's a little bit more adult. Like there was just a balance there. And I think Disney plays a really important role alongside Nickelodeon with defining black youth culture of the 90s and 2000s. I mean, me personally, in my opinion. Shout out to the mouse.
I agree. Not the mouse.
shout out to the mouse. And then we have Honey, which this and this and this and this. Jessica Alba needs to never dance again. It's just not for her. I never want her to dance again. However, at the time, it looked like she was eating shit up because when she was doing a little basketball move,
did.
I was there with it. Even when she did a little.
She was dead ass.
No, she was looking at hair. She was giving Lorianne Gibson. It was giving boom cat. It was giving boom cat. It was giving boom cat. It was.
And then Makai Pfeiffer just
with grinning his
like
just cheesing.
Just cheesing.
Ugly as hell, just cheesing. But I think what was interesting about it was I never knew if this was confirmed, but I believe Aaliyah was supposed to play.
I heard
Honey. That's what I heard,
and I don't know if that's confirmed.
But it is interesting that we're putting this Hispanic woman in the hood teaching black kids how to dance, and then she's going to like black third spaces and taking things for dance moves.
Like, she literally went to the basketball court.
The villain choreographer is the black woman who happened to choreograph the film in real life.
Like, yo, I never thought of, like, yo, what the fuck?
Then have them dance at the end to a Yolanda Adams song because, yes. Yes.
I'm doing a heel toe to Yolanda Adams.
It was the scooting around.
Oh, yeah, why were they on scooters? On the stage. Like, what is going on?
Just making shit up. This is what I'm saying. Buffoonery. But great movie. I would love to. I rewatch it all the time. I can't wait to show my niece.
Yeah.
And then there's Carmen, a hip opera. You know, Robert Townsend, we love you. That just wasn't a very strong film. But it was Beyonce's first real acting opportunity. Mm-hmm. I think it was ambitious to take a film like Carmen Jones and turn it into this. I could see what they were. It was very experimental.
I saw what they were going for.
Like, you're taking hip hop, but you put it in like a Broadway type of vibe.
I get what this is.
Yeah, like I peeped the game, but it wasn't really. Once y'all had Wyclef sitting there,
you will die. You're gonna have the Haitian man.
That's your man.
All right.
That's your man.
Okay.
It's the fortune teller.
All right. Okay.
And then Rod Digger was one of her friends, right?
Yeah.
And Joy Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Joy Bryant was in everything. She was in the last.
But she was
movies.
always like the sidekick or the friend.
Yeah.
And it's like, but she was a fucking baddie. Like, with all due respect, she could have played Carmen.
If I was your best friend, I want you around.
If I was, what was it?
Because what? That's how she was singing it.
Joy Bryant, I think they used to play with you a lot, and they used to put you in these little, because you could have played Honey, if we're being quite honest.
Definitely could have played Honey.
Like, I think they really was playing with you, sis. And it's a couple parts that you should have been like, you know, like.
Yeah, this my shit.
This my shit. You should have spoke up a little
but
more.
You're that girl.
You're a baddie. You're a baddie.
I love you down.
Where we at time-wise?
Oh,
I thought I heard something go, ding.
Dude.
Okay, so we're doing good then.
Yeah, we are.
We're doing good then. So then we have the adult contemporary films. So these are the ones that were geared at that time more towards like probably like the mid to late 20s, the 30, 40 something year olds. And the crazy thing about these films, I think these are films that no matter what generation you're from, if you're within those demographics at that time in your life, no matter when you're watching these films, you can relate.
You can relate to it, yeah.
Which I think makes them really great. Like Brown Sugar, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Like, I always loved the movie growing up as a kid, but I think then actually getting into the music industry, you know, me wanting to find love and shit like that, you start to see things that kind of mirror your life. And you're like, oh, shit, like... I mean, all my friends call me Sydney Shaw. Mm-hmm. I'm not putting that on me. Niggas really do just call me Sydney Shaw. But yeah, and then Michael Elliott, who's an amazing screenwriter. Yes. He's written many of these films that we are talking about. But yeah, I always loved Brown Sugar. I always loved the concept of taking hip hop and this love story and just blending them together. It's also experimental, but it works.
I
think the chemistry between Sanaa Lathan and Taye Diggs, funny as fuck.
Funny as hell.
And I don't know.
My divorce.
And I don't know if that chemistry stems maybe from The Best Man. Right. And then we get into Brown Sugar. Because also at this time, we're getting a lot of the same actors kind of cross-mingling in the same films and stuff.
And it's really cool to see.
It is.
It's really, because you get to see them play different characters and different dynamics. And it's like, oh, y'all work. Like,
yeah, literally.
So cool.
And so, yeah, I think the chemistry between Sanaa and Taye Diggs, I think, is like...
It's so funny because I just seen a TikTok the other day where this girl was talking about movies that we grew up watching that you watch differently as an adult.
Yeah.
And this was one of those movies. And she said, this movie is the reason why I never trust a nigga when he say he got a girl best friend.
Well...
I mean, when you put it like that, it's like, damn.
I will say, like, if I had to really be critical of it, like... I think the flaw for me was just like, why do we have to go through all of this?
We went through mad shit.
To get
We went through mad shit, bro.
You didn't know you liked me before you married her?
Like, we went through mad
You ain't know you wanted to fuck me before you married her? Like, let's be real. Like, at some...
Why is Sanaa always getting the short end of the stick?
My queen do be getting the short end of the stick.
Like... Because you look at that, then you look at Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
He playing in her fucking face. And then even in The Best Man, he
still wanted Jordan.
Why do you be doing that to you, sis? I don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't like that for you. But yeah, like that was just always my thing. Like, why did we have, by the time we got to the end of it was like, can we just hurry up and get them two together? Like, right. And then like the radio station shit, I'm not going to hold you. Don't ever do that.
Don't ever.
Don't. Fucking if I hear Angie Martinez on a radio station talking, you're shut the fuck. And then there's Imagine. Bro, we can't be serious. And then there's Love Jones, which I know you feel some type of way about.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time like a few years ago. And I was just like, I don't really get the hype. Like aesthetically it's very nice. It's a beautiful movie. But then, you know, we had the conversation and I started thinking about, you know, like the poetry in it and then like the writing. You know, it's good. It's good. I just feel like it was just too much. Like,
What was too much? Like the back and forth?
The back and forth.
Okay.
You know what? On a personal level, because I've done some introspective.
No, because that plays a role in how we digest things.
I think I was just triggered. I was just very triggered.
It can be a little triggered.
Because it's like, why are we
doing this?
Why are we doing this?
When we know what we both want. But that was kind of my issue with Brown Sugar. Was like, why are we doing all of this dumb shit?
Right.
When you know you clearly, when she sits down at the bridal shower and she could answer every single question, like mamas, like let's, girl.
Come on.
Girl. And so I can understand that point with Love Jones. It's just like, yes, it's drawn out, but I think for me, what makes it different from Brown Sugar is that Love Jones, you can truly tell, like, these are two people who just met.
Right.
Of course, there's an instant type of little chemistry.
Of course.
If you're creative, you know what it is when you're in a creative space. Yeah. Especially if you're a poet, a photographer. Ooh, exactly. You know, like,
it gets, yeah,
it gets intimate, right? And I think from my perspective, it's like something that started off very fiery and like, oh, this is like, okay, I like you. Yeah. And then after a while, it's like, yo, I need you and it's urgent then, motherfucker. Yeah. Like, I really actually need your ass.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like when you fall in love with the situationship.
That's why that shit is fucking triggering.
Sometimes
I'm good now, though. I'm happy now.
But I think that's a natural part of love, though, right?
Yeah,
like, think about how many people fall in love with the situationship.
It is.
It's just natural. And if a man ever tells me that he trying to be the blues in my left and the funk in my right, and that he needs me and it's urgent in a motherfucker, then you got me. Michael Jordan, call me.
Oh, period. Period. I'm here for all of that. Period.
Bitch, please.
Absolutely.
Just Right, which I think me and you both said that was a movie we wasn't really. I ain't gonna hold you. I've tried twice to watch that movie. Once on a plane and once in my apartment.
My auntie loves that movie.
Nah, brother, it ain't giving. But we see Carmen. Now we got another rapper.
Right.
You know, this was really his acting era anyway. He was knocking them out. But Carmen's in his acting bag. It's very adult contemporary. I think this is probably the most adult contemporary film in this section for me, because I still feel like I'm not adult enough for this.
You think that's what it is? That's why you can't. I'm a little too childish.
I'm still a little too childish. Like,
because I think in the movie they're still older than what we are now.
Yeah, like, realistically, they're like in their mid
30s, like
late 30s.
Like, yeah, y'all still like auntie or uncle. Like, it's
but even still, Queen Latifah's character and the whole thing, that's her god sister.
Yeah,
you trying to put your god sister on, and you driving a beat up car. Girl, go to hell.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, no. The next one though, The Best Man, classic. Classic. Like, if you ask me, probably the best one out of the adult contemporary.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
And
I think it's
hands down
the template for a lot of the adult contemporary that we get in this, like, very small, like, all of these films came out in a very small time frame.
Yeah.
But I think The Best Man, from the character development, from how each character has a very specific prototype and a very just specific, like, background for them, and every single actor killed. Like Terrence Howard knows the role he's supposed to play. And he plays it to a T.
I hate that nigga.
Like, Regina King played it to a T. Tay Diggs plays it to a T. Morris fucking Chestnut. He's about to throw the man over the fucking roof.
Yo, the wedding scene?
Bro,
you're the vows?
You're saying your vows and you're imagining your best friend fucking your wife.
Like, are you crying because you're happy to marry me, or are you crying because you know my deepest, darkest secret?
What is that? I do, whatever. You could tell it's like eating him up inside. Because he's like, yo, I really fuck with you. But bro, my man's
like my right hand, like,
and then it's the fact.
And then he thought she was a virgin. He thought he took her virginity.
Yes, and then it's just the whole fact that you, as the best friend, decide to write it in a book. And it's not like you some nigga on the street selling books.
Devious.
You're an accomplished author.
Devious.
And named it Unfinished Business.
If that's not the most narcissistic shit I've ever seen, like,
come on, brother, let's pray. Come on, let's pray. He all bust up. Okay, yeah, let's go pray. Yeah, you need to go pray, because what the fuck is you on? Yeah. And then going to show up to Jordan apartment, all beat the fuck up. You need to go be with Snotty.
Yeah.
Go be with your girl. Why is you at my house? And Jordan, why you got on lingerie? But why is you at my house?
Whole nother thing.
Why you at my motherfucking house right now looking like that? A mess. But The Best Man to me is like one of the best movies from the 90s.
God, please keep me away from those friend groups. I don't want to be part of no shit like that. I swear to God, I don't ever, God, please don't ever. And it's so crazy because I feel like we're a lot closer to that friend group than we think we are.
Why you thought I started laughing?
We're a lot closer to that shit than we think we are. And it's like, you know what? I see y'all niggas when I see y'all. Feel me?
Noted. But yeah, I think this film really like built the adult black film template.
Yeah.
And I would like to see more of these, less of like, why did I get married 2, 3, 4 times? You know, like, I would like to see more of these, personally.
Yeah.
So then we have The Wood, which honestly, I just really enjoyed The Wood because it's just a very like, it takes place in Inglewood. So now we're seeing the geography of that area. It's not Compton. It's not Los Angeles. You know, it's still Los Angeles. But you know what I'm saying? It's not like Hollywood.
Right.
You know,
it's not the South Central.
Right,
shit.
right. And I think also it's a coming of age story. And like, who doesn't want a good black coming of age story?
And it's funny as shit.
Funny as shit. Yeah. And it's like things you can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
So I just always love The Wood. And it's, you know, you see 3 black men growing up together.
It's definitely a comfort movie.
Yeah, for sure. 2 can play that game. I think for me, well, like I love Vivica A. Fox. Like I think she's a fucking icon in my opinion. And like
I agree.
I think her run in the late 90s and early 2000s is so fucking underrated. Like she was in a Tarantino movie. Like fuck y'all. Right. Right. Fuck y'all. But this movie was always interesting because it kind of raised me in a bit, and then I had to unlearn things that I learned from this
the movie. Like, hold on, wait, no, that's kind of toxic. I can't be doing that.
I shouldn't be doing that because this isn't nice. It's gonna backfire. But it's another one that I think is just like it's like a hood comfort film.
Yeah.
Like I always saw that in a black home. That was one DVD I always saw in a black home was to play that game.
Literally.
And Monique, we have Monique in there who really like shines as like a supporting cast member. So that's really dope. I love her. Deliver Us from Eva.
This misogynistic ass movie.
I mean, yeah, because why do we now have to like force someone to like court this woman because you feel like she's so mean on you? You feel like she's a bitch towards you. Like, you're a bum.
Literally.
Excuse me for being the sister that has standards around here. Like, you're a fucking bum. Like, and wasn't she the oldest?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're fucking bum.
The oldest daughter, like, she ain't got time for none of this shit.
I don't have time for these shenanigans. And to be fair with you, all of her younger sisters just were like meek. Like, they were just kind of like, well, you know, that's my sister. Yeah. Like, they kind of felt like they didn't have a backbone either. So her character really was the only one. I think I'm like, when she's doing the choir, she's like, oh, you did. Like, she did not play with her choir, okay? You were going to be sharp.
Right. Just like she needed her men to be, and that's fine.
But I also think it kind of sucks because I think when I look back at a lot of things in Gabrielle Union's career, a lot of it is her playing the bitch. And she talked about how that, you know, affected her and how, like, in real life, I really was a bitch.
And she didn't have, like, friends in the industry. Like, they didn't fuck with her.
I think it was no, it wasn't Tashina Arnold. It was Tisha Campbell.
Yeah. Ended
up paying for her to go to therapy. She was like, girl, I think you might need,
right.
I think you might need a little therapy. I think you might need a little bit. So, yeah, I think that's also interesting, too, is the way we're writing black women in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Which leads to our next person that I'll take from here.
Yeah.
So I don't need to tell you the story of Tyler Perry because the thing is the story of Tyler Perry is a part of the branding and lore and myth of Tyler Perry. It is so baked into his work that it has become, I think, a crucifix that he continues to lean on that has given him a billion-dollar empire, but such an empty and depleted sense of artistry that unfortunately we have to talk about him because I'm not going to sit here and lie and make it seem like Tyler Perry hasn't made shit that I don't enjoy. Mm-hmm. His plays, I still go back and watch. I still reference his plays. Mm-hmm. Like, there to me are a part of Black anthropology. Like, in order for you to understand the overall Black American experience, you have to understand what off-Broadway plays mean to us, but you also have to understand what the Chitlin Circuit means to us. And the Chitlin Circuit didn't end in the 60s or the 70s. The Chitlin Circuit still continues to this day. Shout out Jacarius Jones and other people, or whatever his last name is, Jacarius. But, like, there's still people out here who are doing these local plays, doing these local, talents and all of those things. And Tyler Perry was really like a leader in that. He had his own merch. He would record his own shows and issue them on DVD. And it was like, once one person had a DVD, it was copies all throughout the hood. They got infiltrated. And even though he probably didn't make the biggest profit off of those things, it gave him the one thing that most directors always look for, which is cultural reverence from your people, but also relevance. And it was so impactful. And Black people rallied behind him so much, specifically Black women in the church. Rallied behind him so much that he got a deal with Lionsgate, which was like, oh, and then began this like over 20-year run of just creating the Madea universe, really. And so the films that I would pick out here to really judge is Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Medea's Family Reunion, Why Did I Get Married, Madea Goes to Jail, For Colored Girls, and Temptation. I think that Tyler Perry is so interesting because you can argue, like, is this work exploitation? Yes, it 1000 is exploitation. He is exploiting the fact that he knows he's a kid that grew up in the Black church. He grew up around the Black church moms. We all know what the Black church moms give off. It's respectability politics, it's faith, it's class, it's abuse, it's forgiveness, it's all of these things, right? And it's manipulative. And it's kind of funny. I had a conversation with my mom because she enjoys a lot of his stuff that's now on Netflix. And I was like, Ma, this is kind of my issue with him. And when I had the conversation with her, she was like, yo, I never thought about it like that. And I remember then fast forward her having a conversation with my Aunt June and being like, no, like, his stuff isn't that great. I spoke to Zai and she said, like, but I think sometimes that's all it really takes. Yeah. Is somebody being like, you do realize somebody, like, he's manipulating you, right? And, like, that's not to take away from what he has done. He has created franchises, which, like, for Black people, that's so fucking dope that you've created franchises. Like, $1 billion franchise at that. You have your own studio. You have, like, multi-man. Like, I am proud that a Black man can come from the circumstances that you've come from and create what you've created. Now, here's the hard part. Can you allow other people to do it as well? Now, here comes the hard part. Can you challenge yourself to be anything other than cheap? Can you challenge yourself to actually have some sort of ownership over the lack of artistic drive or artistic just mindset that you lack? I think the true reason why you go around talking about making tables is because you'll never be able to sit at a table with Spike, with Ryan, with Ava, with Gina, with anybody. You're never going to sit at that table because you're not that. No matter how many times you try to infiltrate your way in, you can sit at every Jay-Z and Beyonce concert you want. You're never going to get there. You can be besties with Oprah all day and night. You're never going to get there. And since we're on the topic of you and Oprah, let's talk about a movie that you guys both produced, Precious. By far one of the worst movies I have ever seen. And I say this as someone who actually read the book Push. It is one of the hardest books to read because it is literally written from the POV of someone who is illiterate. And not only that, the author herself, Sapphire, she used like real writing from children that she worked with in those circumstances to kind of formulate how she was going to write and tell this story. It is a very hard book to read. I'm not even saying that to bullshit you on some anti-intellectual shit. It's a very hard book to read. It is. And I think to take that book and take the trauma that is all within that book and to try to frame this story as a form of like prestige cinema. Yeah. Like, y'all was really trying to do Oscar runs with this. Shout out to Monique. You won your Oscar because of that. Congratulations. I hate it was because of that. I absolutely hate that it was because of that.
But it's not shocking at the same time.
But it's not shocking, right? Shocking. Like, it's not. And I hate the fact that Monique was used. I hate the fact that here we go once again, Oprah and Tyler, and now a new person, Lee Daniels, who we'll talk about more in future episodes, who are using Black trauma as a form of prestigiousness. And we don't think that shit is weird. We don't think that shit is like crazy.
It's so exploitive.
It's very exploitive. But of course, when we talk about class, when we talk about literacy and survival, there's a lot of people who they just eat up whatever is kind of given to them. And like, I understand that and I accept that. And like, the movie was successful. We all saw it. Like, it kind of became a thing where the church was promoting. You got to go see it. Like, the schools were promoting it. You got to go see it. But all I witnessed was a whole bunch of trauma. And I feel like if you...
I feel like they use these movies as a way to just trauma dump.
Yeah.
Like, just get it all out.
It's like this whole idea of prestige suffering. Like, watching this very cinematic way, my dad raped me.
And then my mother molests me. And then...
Like, what? Some books don't need to be remade, bro. Respectfully.
I agree.
But yeah, I'm not going to go too hard on you, Tyler Perry, because I think the world has been hard enough on you. However, I do think that while your earlier work has been very influential and it is funny, it is. I enjoy it. It's entertainment. It's fluff. I think you are one of the detriments that we've had in Black cinema. That's it. That's all I got for you. So also in this, well, I'll get back because we have training day here, but I want to get back to training day because I think I do have something. Well, no, actually, we do need to touch on training day because I really didn't like get to Denzel. Oh, I actually do. So yeah, we'll get back to training day. Mm-hmm. So, and we have Soul Food, which Soul Food is another one that I think is a classic. Slightly, it's actually interesting because I think that like, how do I put this? I think it's interesting to me, like, when I talk to cinephiles, like just white people or just non-Black people who are into film, and when I talk to them about film, it's amazing to me how many Black films they don't know. Yeah. And it's kind of hard for me to take you serious as a cinephile if you don't know Black cinema. Because why is it always required of us to know everything fucking thing over there? But like I need to know 12 Angry Men, but you don't need to know Soul Food. Because I think you can get the same tension that you would get from 12 Angry Men. Shout out to Sidney Lumet. That you can also get from Soul Food. Because it is a very emotional movie about something, that's real. You have a parent who, Big Mom Yar. And that connection that we have with Soul Food, exactly, right? Like we love Soul Food. It can be a little unhealthy for us, but we love Soul Food. I mean, I love Soul Food.
I do. I do. Dex frying some fish right now.
But I think to put together this ensemble to really tell this story of a matriarch dying and what that does to really these 3 generations of women, I think that's really really powerful storytelling. It is. Because you have like Vanessa Williams, who Vanessa Williams at this point is like white mainstream America has accepted her, but also she's still ours. Like, it's very Halle Berry, where it's like she's with the people, but she's with us. And so I think to see Vanessa really in like kind of her niggas bag, I'm like, hold on. The family fucked my husband. That's right, they fucked my husband. The fat bitch. When she was walking around with that knife.
And she wasn't wrong.
Stick him.
No, I would have done the exact same thing.
The exact same.
And I hate how they painted her to be the villain when she wasn't.
No,
she was not the villain at all.
And then Vivica A. Fox, the one who's like holding everything together. She's the mom. She's the one that's there. That's just like checking in and carrying the weight that she really doesn't want to or should, but she does it, and she does it with such grace. And then you have Nia Long's character, the baby sister, who just dealing with these niggas, getting bust down in the bathroom, like at the hair salon. Like,
I knew I was a little toxic when I liked the way Mekhi Phifer came into
that. No, I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of like his energy.
And he slammed the door. He was like, "Let me talk to you real
quick." I kind of like that energy. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm kind of with it. But no, like, I really think the ensemble really, really works. It's not too overloaded. Everyone plays their role perfectly. Like, and it just makes the story like it feels like a real Black family.
It does.
And so I just love the film.
I love it. It's a good
So next we have our family films.
Yeah.
We have Are We There Yet? Another Ice Cube film. Like, nigga, go away. It was cool. Like, it's really nothing to brag about. I think again a family film.
Yeah, it was fun to watch as a kid. I just knew that I couldn't get away with none of that shit that they was playing. Them kids was bad as fuck.
Like,
and I don't know any man.
Bad.
I don't know any man in real life that would actually
do that.
Put up with that and do that. It's like,
it was cinematography. Like cinematography. I was trying to combine a whole bunch of words to make it one word, and it didn't come out right. But like, it's like cinematic like behavior. Like it's bullshit.
It's very dramatic. Like, you know, this is not happening in real life.
Please don't come in.
How you guys doing?
Hi.
Oh,
yeah, and the place is closed.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's okay.
No, it's fine.
Records. I didn't know you guys had records.
Oh
yeah.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
No,
it's okay.
You guys open?
We're closed
Tuesday.
tomorrow, so Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close the door because I gotta keep. And then we have This Christmas, which I just really enjoy This Christmas once again because, like most of the films on this list, they're ensemble pieces. Mm-hmm. So this is a really strong ensemble.
Very.
I really believe that like all of them were. Now I'm not sure if I believe all of them have the same dad, but I do believe
they
that.
do, except for
no, I know that, but I'm just saying I don't. Believe
all of them
have the same dad. But I do believe like. As far as the way they just all portrayed it, like it was like, yeah, this is once again a family that I believe,
right.
That's real to me. And then you have Chris Brown and his like real acting,
his real role,
like really acting, which was funny because you could still hear just the squeakiness in his voice,
and he still had the lisp.
Oh my God, that's baby.
Why you sound just like?
Hey, yo. Get him. Go grab him.
And Jesus was like, God damn.
This is the best shit he ever heard. Like, everybody's being dramatic, please. And then there's Johnson Family Vacation. Fucking hilarious. I could just spend like the next whole 20 minutes just talking about it. Shots. Marvin Gaye. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Wow. Hold
He was shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come on out here. Oh, fucking great. And then him and Steve Harvey, bro. Like they just make magic together. I can't. Well, like, okay, everybody just. Well, you two stop
it. Like, she was over it.
No, really. And then Dr. Dolittle, which is, of course, a remake. It's a franchise film. It's Eddie Murphy, you know, and this is his family era. This is when he's doing, like, daddy daycare and all types of weird shit. But I fuck with Dr. Dolittle. This
was definitely one of my favorite childhood
Kyla
movies.
Pratt is in there.
Yeah, Raven is in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Aaliyah did Are You That Somebody for the first soundtrack.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We got some heat. We got some heat.
Really
He gave us some
movie.
classics. And Eddie Murphy's family film era is kind of like, it's iconic. Like, you get Shrek. It's a lot of classics.
He was in his bag.
He was in his bag. He was doing the shit for the kids. Like Mike, Bow Wow, NBA in its prime. Like this
everybody.
Is this is prime NBA.
Yo, when I tell you that movie is the reason why I knew most of the basketball players that I like.
Literally, this was when the NBA was motherfucking BA. I don't know what them niggas is on now, but back when this shit came out, nigga, this shit was the motherfucking
Vince
BA.
Carter was in the
NBA.
Carter,
bitch.
Dirk Nowitzki was in the NBA.
Stop playing with him. Jason Kidd was Stop fucking. Yo, that's when New Jersey had the Nets. Y'all making me mad. Y'all pissing me off. I'm getting upset.
We had the Izod Center.
We had the Izod, nigga. Continental Arena, bitch.
Fuck American Dream.
About?
Fuck American Dream. That shit was Izod, nigga.
The fuck? That was Giant Stadium, nigga. Fuck is a MetLife. Now I'm mad. Hey, yo! Fucking mad. And shout out to Jesse Plemons. You've been down with the niggas for a long time. We
fuck with you.
We fuck with you, Jesse.
Real heavy.
I got a roll for you. Just let me get some money. I got
because that voice has stayed the same. The face has stayed the same.
He's been evil since he was a kid.
Yo, he's always been a bully. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, and I feel like in real life he's probably such a sweetheart. He's probably the sweetest person.
He's married to Cameron Diaz.
So they just be in the house just playing all day. Just chill. They just be chilling and playing all fucking day. Like,
yeah, no, Like Mike is a fucking classic, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the soundtrack was really
Bruh.
good. My son loves Rule the World.
Oh,
He loves that song. Like that's
for
the
the
shit.
kids.
He loves that song.
Oh, my heart, my chest. And then we move into comedy, which is really where the Wayans brothers, specifically Sean and Marlon, really take home the shit. We have what to me is the classic White Chicks.
Yes.
Again, another one I could sit here for 20 minutes and just quote
it all day.
About to have a bitch.
Fact. Cheetah the talking Tommy.
Okay, sweetie, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Yo, when he was shitting in the stall. That nigga said. I'm going home to watch it.
Yo,
I'm going to watch it.
Don't you know this is an all white? I didn't want that. Woo, a classic. And even though I know a lot of the critics didn't like it at the time, fuck what y'all talking about. That is a motherfucking classic.
Yeah.
Like, if y'all can praise and suck the dick of every other, like the Blues Brothers and everything else, like, why not White Chicks, right? Now, Little Man, that's where they lost me. Okay, you lost me there.
I did too much.
Yeah, it was a little too much. It was a little too much for me.
It was weird.
It was getting a little weird. And then we have the Nutty Professor. Mm-hmm. Also, kind of a bit of a franchise. We got part 1, part 2. I prefer part 2 more. Shout out to Janet Jackson.
Me too.
And then Eddie Murphy going through all of these transformations. Like, he's playing like 1,500 different characters.
Yeah.
It's like,
there's a lot going on.
My favorite scene is in part 2 when they go to the buffet.
Oh God.
That is because you just have like Janet Jackson sitting there and she just looks so cute. Like she has her like a slightly auburn hair and her little pink sweater. And she's like, oh hi family.
I'm with the family.
So nice to meet you guys. Like the crazy thing that I love about it is that Janet Jackson by 2001 is the ultimate sex symbol in pop icon. So then you put her in a movie and she's fine as fuck, got abs. Like, this is Janet in her mother. This is what you mind, Janet.
This is what you mind, Janet. This
Janet.
is what you mind, Janet.
And you have her sitting at a table with a bunch of, like, overly just grotesque, obese, like, black people. And they're, like, hogging the food. They stealing food off each other. Place the little boy under the ice cream machine. And she's just sitting there so happy.
I'm just with the family.
Mrs. Club. Like, oh yeah, no, Sherman and I, we just been working on our science project, and we just love playing with the hamsters. Remember when the hamster got in the dude's ass?
I forgot about
the hamster got in the ass. Oh my God.
I forgot about. Yo, what the fuck was that movie, bro?
I don't know. And then Jada got mad at him because he was doing too much. And then he came to the house and he had.
Yo, was that in part 1 or 2 when he was in the garage and the grandmother she
no, that was in part 2. That was in part 2. Yes, and she was like, I want it right here, right here. Like, grandma, she was just naked. When Janet Jackson come out with the big wet dress, like, hey, she just so happy. I think that's the one thing I love about, like, Jada Pinkett works, but Janet just really works because she's a fucking sex symbol, especially at this time. So it's like she's just so happy to be part of this family. Oh, Mrs. Claw. You want to check the thing real quick?
Yeah,
because we literally almost done.
11 minutes.
Oh, perfect. And then of course we have Soul Plane. Not Cat.
Oh!
Cameron, don't have beef with me.
Oh my God. Nah, they pieced it up.
They
pieced
it up. They in the movie. They in the
pieced it up.
You know, movie. Cool. But yes, we have Kevin Hart doing the ensemble movie. This is a really good cast.
It is.
It's a really good movie.
It's random as hell, but
it's random, but it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
I feel like even like, and don't get me wrong, right? I think that there is a bit of like a stereotypicalness to it. And I think by like 2004 to 2006, we're starting to get to a period where I think at some point we didn't really know what was the difference between like being stereotypical towards one another and actually like being funny.
Yeah. Like, is this embarrassing?
Is this embarrassing or is this actually really funny? Like, there's certain scenes that maybe I would look back on and I'm like, like the scene where they're like groping the men as they're going through security.
Yeah,
like,
that's kind of
that was kind of weird and kind of unnecessary. Yeah. And you use the two black dark skin, the two big heavier set like dark skin women to portray. Like, okay, whatever. But I think this begins the whole idea of, is Kevin Hart selling blackness as a joke? We'll leave that to
We'll leave it. Yeah.
And then of course you have Beauty Shop and Barbershop, which are like basically dual films, a spinoff of Barbershop. I think it's just dope, you know, highlighting these communal spaces, these third spaces of hair salons and barbershops, because they really are like signatures in the community.
They are.
And it's unfortunate because I feel like, just on a regular human tip, I feel like we've lost that.
For sure.
Especially with all of these sweets. Can you guys stop with the sweets? Like,
please. And the deposits.
Right. Like girl, respectfully, you're not
I want to be able to go into a beauty salon and it's a kid over there, it's somebody over there eating their food, somebody coming in selling DVDs and socks.
Like, give me the culture. I don't want all of this fake.
I'm under the dryer. You got to run and go get your kid.
Y'all don't even have y'all license. Like, shut up.
Because I could snitch on a few.
Yeah, I could snitch on a few of y'all. And then we have like the Kings of Comedy, the Queens of Comedy. I love Queens of Comedy because I love Samore.
I love Samore.
Like,
I wish she was my auntie. Like,
Samore, I'm going to write a role for you one day.
I love her so bad.
I really do love you down. And then, of course, like Bernie Mac to me is like the standout in Kings of Comedy. Like, you guys are making good. Although Cedric the Entertainer is funny too. You
ever hear a gay lion roar?
And it became a theatrical event. I don't even think people know. Like, Spike Lee directed.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yeah.
And they used the radio. They used traditional promo, and you know, it really became like a theatrical black cinema event.
Yeah.
And like kind of similar to Scary Movie, but a little bit different because Scary Movie was a very Wayans type of film, so it was kind of meeting the mainstream. But I mean, the first one. I mean, sure you can watch the rest, but I think the second one, because the second one was when they had the guy with the little fingers.
Yeah. Yeah. The third one is my favorite.
The third one is good too.
The third one because I was Michael Jackson up in that tree. Why is he in the tree?
That's when they have what's the name running, Pamela Anderson, right?
Yes.
She's running and she gets stabbed.
No. That was the second one.
Oh, okay, that was the second.
That was the second one.
That was the second one. Yeah, second one is my favorite.
The third one was the parody of Signs.
Oh yeah, and the Ring and shit. Yeah. No, the Ring was the second one. So
no, the Ring was the third one.
Oh, the Ring was the third one. Okay. See, I start getting mixed up. And of course, like overall, by the end of this era, there are certain takeaways that we have to highlight because those takeaways reflect the next generation of what we talk about. The next episode is about 2000s TV, but when we move back into film, it's a lot of these people that still carry on with us. And the first that we have is Denzel Washington in the 2000s, who we're talking about Training Day, Remember the Titans, John Q, Man on Fire, Inside Man, Deja Vu, American Gangster. So we're talking about prestige with action. And a lot of it deals with like this moral complexity of like, even in John Q, like he's fighting for his son's life.
Yeah.
Training Day, which is like, that's the one they got him the big one. I mean, he was already Oscar winner. Right. That's the one they got him the lead actor. That's the one. And I think Denzel at this point became the most dependable black male movie star as far as he could carry a prestige film, a thriller film, a drama film, an action film. He could not be boxed in, and everything was at a high level, a high intensity. This is also when we kind of get that, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We get like the Denzel.
The Denzel that we all mock now is the Denzel that began in the 2000s. That Denzel was not really
This was the Denzel that our mothers were fawning over. Like, this is... Yes. And as a grown woman now...
I get it.
Because Training Day, even though he was evil as fuck.
I understand. We also have Akilah and the Bee, which I really just wanted to highlight because, of course, this is Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett again. So it's like putting them, like they can't get away from each other.
Right.
Which also echoes like what we were saying earlier about Sanaa Lathan and Taye Diggs and just this crossover between actors and how that continues. But I think also highlighting Black girl intellect, another coming of age film. But then also like that was my first time really seeing Keke Palmer.
Me too.
And of course like we'll track her career as we go through the remaining episodes. But like that was really my first time seeing her and being like, oh, there's a young Black girl on the scene who isn't Megan Good, who isn't Journey Smollett.
Like she's like our age.
She's our age. Like oh, we know her.
She looks like me. She's dark skinned and she has glasses.
Like oh
that
shit.
was me.
That was my first time really seeing somebody that looked like me. At my age. We have Spike Lee in the 2000s who he does Bamboozled, 25th Hour, Inside Man, but he also starts doing a lot of documentaries. And the two that stand out to me are Four Little Girls, which is about the Birmingham church bombing. And then there's the Hurricane Katrina, when the levees broke.
Yeah.
Which I think you can watch both on HBO. I know you can watch both on HBO. Yeah. Absolutely, two of the greatest documentaries I've ever watched. I still watch When the Levees.
Me too, and I remember watching it in real time.
When it came out.
I was watching it with my mom, and I didn't. That was a whole event. Yeah, because I didn't understand. I knew Hurricane Katrina was bad, but I didn't understand the severity of it because I was like 9, 10 years old when it happened. So watching that, it was just like, whoa.
Yeah. No, Spike's documentary work I think is a little underrated in my opinion. He's really fucking good at that, and yeah, he doesn't leave. He just keeps mutating. He's just mutating around. And then you have John Singleton in the 2000s, which is like Baby Boy, Too Fast, Too Furious, Four Brothers. Things that on paper make, like, these are good, these are great films. You know, these are successful films. But he starts moving away from having kind of personal authorship over his own work. And he starts moving into more of like the studio genre work. So I'm like the director for hire. If you need somebody, I'm here. I can do this. I can do that. I wonder what would have happened if he would have continued his own authorship and his own authorship as opposed to trying to get into the studio machinery so deep in. Whereas Spike, you see, did the opposite. He got inside the machine and then got the fuck out. And he uses it for what he needs it for. And then the last point would really be Bad Boys, right? Because even though the first Bad Boys came out in the 90s, it's... Okay. And then we end with Bad Boys, which the first one comes out in the 90s, but it's really in the 2000s, specifically with Bad Boys 2. That there becomes like this real explosion. You have the whole like Michael Bay effect. If you don't know who Michael Bay is, he directed like Transformers. Like he does a lot of like the action, like film shit, all the exciting shit, the fast cuts, the cars. That's all him. Like, and so I think to have Will Smith, who we seen go from rapping to TV to him being a major crossover movie star. And then to have Martin Lawrence, who, you know, started in, you know, acting in a certain community, gets a TV, you know, now he's in film. He's doing his own independent film. He has Life with Eddie Murphy and all the rest of Thin Line Between Love and Hate, all these things. And so to see these two come together, it's like comedic genius. And their chemistry works so really fucking well. And it, even though Will Smith was arguably the global star, I think putting them together just made them even more massive. And it's actually interesting because I feel like then Martin Lawrence was kind of almost able to take a break because no matter what you say, I can always come back to Bad Boy, which we saw, and he did. He took a break and then came back, and that was a massive hit. So I think using Bad Boys to turn to TV and just black icons in general into these theatrical global movie stars, I mean, I think that was a foresight into what was probably going to come with black cinema anyway. Yeah.
That's a great way to close.
Yeah, that's I kind of hate that. All right.
Okay.
Take me out, Mick. Even though Mick ain't here.